Gemini, my lovely Gemini. How you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading for the week. You might well have noticed that I didn't do the monthly readings last week. I had the opportunity to drive a cruising motorcycle across Europe, and I thought, well, you know, life should be lived, so I'm gonna make sure it is good and have fun, basically. So I didn't do them. And I'll be doing them this weekend at the start of May. Probably it's the best time to be doing it. So you will be having the collective reading coming out on Sunday, and then your individual reading coming out on the Monday. Okay, I will see you there for that. In the meantime, let's just have a look what's going on for you for this week, going from the 1st to the 7th of May. Yes, so have a lovely reading, and thank you very much for being here. Your overall energies is the 7 of Wands. You're in the last month, last birthday season before your birthday season. So basically you're in your autumn period. And then during your autumn period, it's looking at the past, seeing what worked well, seeing what didn't work well, looking to the future, seeing what you want to do, what you don't want to do, and etc. And I think it's a case of here, in this... it's normally, you know, it's a bit of a fighting card, but I don't think it's a case of that. I think it's just being true to your own decisions, I think is really important. Rather than making decisions because of other people, being true to yourself. And I think that's what the overall energy is for this week here. On your relationship side, wow, if this was on the financial side, be a bit different on your karmic path. I think this is a case here of you might have found yourself shut out in the cold in regards to certain relationships, but I think it's a bit of a blessing in disguise. And I think it's realizing that space around you, kind of going, oh wow, I haven't got that relationship anymore actually around me. That's just really good because they've shut me out. I'm not talking about a couple here, and I doesn't feel like a coupley sort of thing. I think it's a case of realizing that, yeah, you have to strike out on your own. It's also a case of, not exposing your shortfallings, as it were, in a physical sort of sense, in regards to your relationships around you. Just realizing the blessing that you have that's going to lead you on to other things, simply because you've been given this opportunity, because certain aspects might have just been shutting you out of life. Let's just see how the universe is influencing you. They're the universe is sort of saying, don't worry about it. That's the past. Let's move on to the future. And stepping up a gear. This could well be marriage as well. And this could be putting pay to... I think this karmic mission here is... a message here is almost putting pay to a past sort of situation, which you no longer need to have in your life. And it's a bit of a blessing that it's over. And this could be family, this could be friends, this could be community, this could be your couple as well, but I don't think it is more than anything else. I think it's it could be for some of you, but I think it's more of a case of collective more than anything else. Yeah, offerings of love. I think this offering also comes from you as much as from the outside world. And this is what the universe is sort of trying to do. This is how your guides are trying to influence this. I think this is like, it's almost as if like your hand has been forced within your relationship in order so you can open up to the possibilities of new love in your life, basically. And you've got to see this in a different way, rather than sort of about the past, you know, really sort of like being a bit Chewbacca by the sounds of it. But being a little bit annoyed by the past and how people have been and everything like that. I wouldn't go over it. I would really look to the future and look in a different way of doing things. And doing things differently is depending upon you and how you set this coming year for the future. And the hangman there is looking at your relationships and how you want your relationships to be in the future. And it comes out of an offering of love and a new paradigm that you're going to go into, which is your birthday season. Let's just see what's going on your material side. Good quality work. You're the only one who's had the 8 of Pentacles. No one else has had the 8 of Pentacles. All these other cards here have come out already for other people. But the 8 of Pentacles, no one else has had. And on this is the material side. Your karmic message is keep your head down and do good quality work. Concentrate on your material side of life. You have the Seven of Cups from the universe. The universe is trying to encourage you to realize with that hard work there that it's an evident path that you should be following. There's certain parts of your job, your business, and your projects that you actually really, really enjoy, and that's what you should be working on more than anything else. I think that's what's going to bring you the most benefit out of life, bring you the most amount of joy and money. And this is where we get the 10 of Pentacles. You know, abundance is yours, and it's because of your good hard work that you've done it, and having a clear vision of what you're doing. And this is where you should have worked that out during Aries season, basically, of where you should be going in the material world. And now it should be becoming very clear within you, and because it's becoming clear within you, it's becoming evident within you. Now you've just got to work towards that, and abundance will be yours. A lot more than what you've had in the past. Let's see what's going on your how the guides are trying to connect with your conversation that is within you. Page of Cups, believing in miracles. At the end of the day, you've got like the Page of Cups here is he's looking into that cup, and there's a fish living in a cup of water. We all know fish can't live in a cup of water. It defies logic. And it's sort of saying to you here, sometimes you've got to believe before you know. And once you believe, then you can know, and then you know what is possible. And it's almost as like, it's a dreamlike sort of state, but concentrating on the passionate sides of life and what is actually feeding you in your life and making you feel very productive, like you're moving forward, that you're creating a lot, that that you found your place in life, and it's believing in real miracles within the sphere of your material life that is around you. Is quite important, and it's going to change your fortunes from the past. I think you've done very good over the last year, since your last birthday season. I think you've done really, really well. I think you've been hard done by the outside world, and you could have been hard done by in respect of because you've been just too kind. And I think this is where here is a lot more sort of concentrating on yourself. I think here is also a lot of concentrating on yourself. And putting things into real perspective is going to make you, give you a real change of fortune. That Seven of Wands there is not necessarily having to defend your corner, but it's more of a case of having to, have faith in yourself, have faith in what you've chosen, basically. Let's just see what's going on here. With the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is assurance through understanding, physical understanding of what we do in order to make assurance or security happen within our life. And I think this is where you've got to stand your ground. You've got to look after yourself. When you are in a good place, everybody else can be in a good place. Can be. It is not up to you to choose. And it's not up to you to make sure the entire world is in a good place. You're not going to do it. It's impossible. Concentrate on yourself and the world will be great. With the Five of Pentacles, you get the Page of Swords. I think this is, as I say, you're being shut out and stuff like that. And I think it is the past. And your karmic message is here is to realize the opportunities that you can have. With the Page of Swords, it's a very learned card. And a lot of people have been getting pages. And you've got another page up there. But mainly people have been getting pages down the bottom here. But here is, with the Page of Swords, it's coming through these ideas and how they can teach you to be a lot more sort of decisive within your relationships, and also being converting those ideas into reality, studying your situation in order for you to be in a position where you get the best out of life. And that's what the Four of Wands is all about, going to a whole new level, and the Ace of Cups, of delivering that happiness not only for yourself, but for everybody that is around you. And with with that Four of Pentacles, we get the Queen of Wands. I was just looking around to see if you've got it elsewhere. Queen of Wands is about being passionate about life, being passionate about what's happening now in front of you. And I think that's what that's teaching you here. The universe is trying to sort of push you into that new level by concentrating on what is going on around you. When you start doing that, all of a sudden it's going to open up a whole new chapter for you. And it should, and also the Queen of Wands is being enthusiastic about the magic of life, the inspirational, magical side of life. And this is what's going to open new doors for you, this celebration of the Four of Wands. With the Ace of Cups, you get the Six of Wands. This is your rightful place. You have that right to that one cup, to that Ace of Cups, to that absolutely harmonious, loving sort of situation that is around you. Absolutely brilliant. And you have that rightful place because you're putting the work in. And you've put the work in, as I can see, over the last year, Gemini. You've done really well, and it's concentrating on you and getting a lot of respect from the world around you. I think that's what's come through from the past and what is pushing your future. With the Hangman seeing things differently, once you see things differently, apparently things are going to work really quickly. And that's going to lead into that change of fortune for you in regards to your relationships. It's going to bring you victories. There's also a little bit about that magic I was talking about of life, which is on the Queen of Wands there as well. You get that within the Chariot card, a bit of the occult sort of side of things, within life. And seeing things differently is going to spark a lot of that within you. With the Eight of Pentacles, you get the Knight of Swords. As I said here, I think it's going to clarify that sort of that evident path, which I think you already know what it is. And it is that call of mission, and you've got to work on that call of mission that you are being called to. And it's going to be going very quickly, and apparently it's going to be pulling in very quickly. And it's going to, the moment you start going into that mission, it's going to change your fortunes, and it's going to bring some really good things for you. You've got the Knight of Wands. Did you have the Knight of Wands there elsewhere? No. Okay. So you've already got one knight, two knights. I thought you had three knights. No, you haven't got three knights. It'd be Alice Knights and the Pips, but the Knight of Wands is very passionate, getting into the rhythm of life. And that's getting into that rhythm of that evident path. That's what it's all about. It's going off on a mission. It's a really movement card. It's much more of a movement. You've got both of these cards are very movement. And it's the two page knight cards here, which are really speedy. The Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups is not moving so much, but this is all about speed. There's speed of change and everything like that. I wouldn't be surprised if the Temperance card didn't come out somewhere along the line, maybe on the Page of Cups. Let's see what's going on there. Well, you got the Hangman again with the Ten of Pentacles. So the Hangman here is if you do look at it differently, I think you're going to actually, because you're doing this good quality work and you're on this passionate pathway, this evident path for you, which sits right for you, which is perfect for you, it's going to make you see what security and abundance, you're going to look at it in a different way. Things that you thought were really important in your life in the past may not be the things that are important in the future. And that's what seems to be happening here with the Ten of Pentacles. With the Page of Cups, you get the King of Cups. Ultimate control over your emotions. It's believing but without letting go of reality that is around you. And that is going to give you the edge on everybody else within your career path, within your business and your projects. And it's going to change your fortunes. Because you are manifesting them. You are creating them by being true to yourself. That's what the Magician is all about. Really lovely reading, Gemini. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget, you got the May readings coming out, the collective on Sunday, and then your individual readings coming out in the week. Yeah, thank you very much for being here. I hope you got the best out of this. And I will see you soon on this channel for those readings. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.